is Boden train station. And as you can see right now, there are no trains in or coming in.
Excuse me. Our entire trip was scheduled around the train from here, where we're in Boden right now, and the entire trip was scheduled around the train through the Arctic Circle, from here through Kiruna to Narvik in Norway. This morning I came to check the schedule if there is a delay or something, and I found out that the train is cancelled.
Our hotel is just across the road, so it was easy to come over here to check. Well, and I was taking a nap after breakfast. And Deanna texted me and said, no problem taking your nap, and it's because the train is cancelled. And then there was a second text that said, no, delayed, or something like that.
The first was delayed, and it was autocorrect to delete it.
Oh yes, so, deleted versus delayed, yes. So she woke me up from my nap to tell me it was okay to have a nap. And then we started to say, well, what happens now? And what happened then was... I first talked to the lady, nice lady at the hotel reception. She called and they told her, no problem, take the train to Gällivare and there will be a bus from there. Okay, Alex then calls the customer service and they told him different story. They tell him there will be a bus from here, Boden, to Gällivare, or to Narvik actually, because we have tickets to Narvik. And in the end we decided to come here and figure out what the hell is going on, because there was another train later, apparently different company, we found that later, that was going to Kiruna, so why don't we take the other train and figure it out from there. Find a bus from there or something.
Because their bus is from Kiruna to Narvik. Well, when we came here, first, this is another company, our tickets are probably not valid, and Alex called again customer service, and this time they were sure that there will be a bus from here to Gällivare or Kiruna. What did they tell you?
Oh, they just said there'll be a bus.
There'll be a
Look
bus.
for a bus that says destination Narvik.
Oh, destination Narvik. Okay, so we're in a bus. The driver doesn't know that he's going to Narvik.
He isn't.
He actually knows that he's going to Gällivare. He doesn't know even if he's going to Kiruna. So, I guess we will figure it out where we went. We have a hotel in Narvik, which I could have cancelled yesterday, but not today.
Well, as an added little twist, our train was to depart at 11:15, something like that. So the bus, we were told, will be here to depart at 11:18. Now the bus is here mainly to pick up people transferring from Stockholm, the night train that we took last night. No, the night before.
Yeah.
Not last night, because we stayed in the hotel last night. The night before, we spent the day in Boden. So there are two night trains coming from Stockholm, coming several minutes apart. And this bus is here to take the passengers from those trains. And they're both delayed by over an hour. So we're here now sitting on the bus with a few other people who have come from Luleå.
Yeah, and it's blowing cold and rainy outside, so I'm happy we're in the bus.
Yes, it was warm this morning. It was quite nice, and then this came in. Anyway, so we're waiting on the bus here for another hour or so. And we decided to sit on the bus because it's more comfortable than in the small station that is right across there.
Quite odd, but actually it's called the English Channel. It's a channel that was created during 800 something. There was a few English investors, gentlemen, who decided to invest in a channel to transport iron from the mines in north down to Luleå harbor. So they began to dig beside all, to the left or right of all waterfalls in the river. And they came almost all the way, but in Boden they ran out of money, and they discovered that the railway would be a better option to transport iron stuff. So they lost a lot of money and cancelled all the plans on the channel, and the railway was built. But we can still see the remains of the channel when we pass through the river in a few kilometers. And if you know where it is, you can see the remains in Boden also. Not filled with water, but you can see where they have dug. I guess it costed a lot of money at that time. When the Swedish authorities wanted to count all citizens up here in North, mostly Sápmi people. So they wrote a letter, "Hey guys, can you please gather in Stockholm? So we will have up the market and we will tell you about Jesus Christ, we will count you," and so on. The Sápmi people said, "Okay, we can do that." They met here and sold their reindeer meat, handcraft from reindeers and so on. And were counted, were baptized in the Christianity with Christian names. So everybody was happy. And the authorities went back to Sweden. And went back to Stockholm, of course. To the relative warm Stockholm. Here it was extremely cold, of course, in the middle of February. And the Sápmi people was happy. They had been baptized, counted, and they went back to their old gods, they went back to their old names, and everybody was happy. And since then they have organized this market each year in February. Normally extremely cold. The first time I was there it was 1986, it was minus 32 degrees. Quite cold, but very interesting, and only quality things on this market for to buy. Not the junk stuff they sell on ordinary markets in the summer. So that was Jokkmokk's market. And the city is also built around the water. It seems they have a little too much water, so they are letting the water pass by. It's not often, but probably in springtime they have a little bit too much water. Reindeers, at least one of them.
Pretty industrial. The sun is fairly low, so it's hard to get a picture. A good picture, video from here. My understanding was we were not coming into Verona, but the passenger recently tapped the driver's shoulder, and I think he must have asked him to stop here. There was a stop for 5 minutes, and actually here because they're picking up people who've been waiting a few hours for the train to come. I think there are more people waiting than there are seats on the bus. Iron town. Safely across the border in Norway. Yeah, it's very interesting because we're on the other side of the dunes and this very different microclimate. No vegetation to look at. A lot of exported
we hadden altijd wel afgesproken als een van ons als eindkamer is, dat ze een keer terugkomen in de maand. Helemaal door, even wordt dat.
Just passing through the village spell we're approaching a really interesting looking bridge. It took a few more curves to get